I have two questions. So one is, do your programs in social responsibility, are they largely accepted by students? Mm-hmm. And the second question is, because that's my personal opinion, that a task always becomes very tangible when students know why they're doing something. And therefore my second question is, are you also working with industries which have social corporate responsibility departments?
Thank you very much. I can say that while we're talking about students as community in Turkey, we are talking about different types of students. So I cannot just say that, you know, all the students in Turkey really accepted this idea, because there are lots of students even maybe never heard of that kind of idea before. So since we are living in Istanbul, we know all the universities in Istanbul. I can say that yes, even they came, generally they come to us and ask us to have some social responsibility projects. Even they didn't ask you, they are doing it. So they never ask and they are doing it and they bring it to you. So this is a tricky issue, because the problem is everything is so much interrelated with each other. Because if we are talking about social responsibility projects, you know, many students have so many lectures, right? If you don't give any credit to social, social responsibility duty or whatever it is, then they say that, okay, I have to pass, that's why I have 10 lectures, I have to pass, so I cannot really, even if I really like to share some of my time, I cannot, because we are living in Istanbul. It's not easy to go from one place to another. It takes 2 hours to come, 2 hours to go. So, I mean, these are really physical conditions that somehow affect the reality, I mean, implementation reality. So, workload is something really maybe bothers them in this sense. Secondly, if you are not add these type of activities into curriculum and give some credits, then for the students, I mean, they need to know why they are doing this, right? I mean, voluntary at some point. I mean, you just try to integrate students in this sense. But at least I can say that most of the students now in Turkey have the awareness and consciousness of doing social responsibility projects or being a part of it, because it is also the development of the CV. Because if they are working as internationally or just continue their work in abroad, even in Turkey, now many companies are asking whether they have social responsibility projects or not. So this is something so much interrelated with each other. I can say that they have the conscience and awareness, but for the implementation, there are some other conditions that may hinder them from doing it. Secondly, for the industry-university cooperation, this is one of the main, let's say, one of the other strategic goals of most of the universities, having that kind of industry-university relations, because otherwise you cannot implement this new type of, education. They have to have field works, they have to study in the business sector, you know, in all these industries. So some of the universities has at least one term to go and work outside as their credits, for example. So this is an industry-university relations, and they are doing together as well. Not only the, companies, but also some NGOs, you know, they are just working. Most of the universities or municipalities, they come together and try to make some social responsibility projects.